weekly briefing for Central North Carolina. This briefing will cover the period Thursday, June 25th, today, to next Wednesday, July 1st. So the first thing I wanted to show today is our drought update. Sadly, there weren't too many changes to the drought this week. This week only saw some limited local improvements, but no further degradations after multiple rounds of scattered showers and thunderstorms were seen across the state. Just taking another quick look at this, this week did see enough rain to avoid further degradations, but improvements were also limited. Although the Piedmont saw a fairly widespread 1 to 3 inches of rain in the past 7 days, half of that fell after the 8 a.m. Tuesday cutoff for input into the drought monitor. So hopefully there might be some improvements next week, but we'll have to see how that goes with more rainfall potential this week. For the upcoming weather pattern for Central North Carolina, the area will become hot Friday through Sunday. A cold front will bring slightly cooler temperatures Monday and Tuesday, but then the potential for dangerous heat returns mid to late next week. Rain chances will also increase tomorrow into the weekend, and then most of the next week should be mainly dry with just a few diurnal showers and storms possible. Additionally, a few thunderstorms could become severe and produce damaging winds on Saturday. Looking at the heat risk for the next 3 days, today we start off mainly minor across the area, but this will increase to major by Saturday and Sunday. So just a reminder, a major heat risk means that heat can have health impacts on anyone without effective cooling or adequate hydration. So make sure that you are aware of the heat, and that's likely to get even worse into next weekend as well. Looking at the accumulated precipitation forecast through the next 5 days, you can see that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's a chance for rain each day with a 5-day total around ½ an inch up to maybe 3/4 or an inch of rain in the next 5 days. And if there are any stronger storms, that could also lead to some local increases in rainfall where there is a heavy storm. With that, there is no risk of excessive rainfall across Central North Carolina over the next 3 days. And for the severe thunderstorm potential, there's a risk again of thunderstorms tomorrow, but severe storms are not expected. SPC did introduce a marginal or a level 1 of 5 risk of severe thunderstorms on Saturday. And that means that isolated severe thunderstorms are possible, with the main threat being damaging winds. Additionally, some additional thunderstorms are possible on Sunday as well, but again, they don't do that thunderstorm risk from days 4 on. So there's also no tropical cyclone activity expected during the next 7 days as well. Now looking at the 8 to 14-day temperature and precipitation outlook, there is a 50 to 60% chance of above normal temperatures in days in the 8 to 14-day time frame, and you can see our normal temperatures on the bottom there for Greensboro, Raleigh, and Fayetteville. And then we're also expecting near to slightly above normal rainfall. Something that we did want to really emphasize is the high risk for extreme heat from July 2nd to 4th. So the Climate Prediction Center, they have this risk of hazardous temperatures plot for the 8 to 14-day time frame. So high humidity is anticipated to amplify heat index values in the hazardous heat area, which you can see is really centered around the mid-Atlantic. So heat index values may exceed 100 to 105 degrees in many areas, And then warm overnight lows in the 70s and 80s will also limit overnight relief. To summarize, in a graphical view, we have our graphical hazardous weather outlook. You can see that marginal risk of severe storms on Saturday, and again, some thunderstorms that probably won't be severe on Friday and Sunday are expected as well, with a more limited risk throughout the week, and that extreme heat threat as well starting tomorrow. So just to summarize, we'll become hot tomorrow through Sunday with a cold front bringing slightly cooler temperatures Monday and Tuesday, and then the potential for dangerous heat returning again mid to late next week. Rain chances increase Friday into the weekend, and then that's followed by mainly dry but diurnal shower chances through most of next week. And then a few thunderstorms could become severe and produce damaging winds on Saturday, with our marginal risk of thunderstorms Saturday and the extended period of heat that could cause heat illnesses, especially mid to late next week.